message from mother to son. Either she is here or she's passed away. There are different layers of dimensions, and sometimes we can encounter one woman who says one thing while her higher self says something else. Now, anyway, this will be the messages from your mother. If you want to know more about these messages are dedicated to one of our beloved moderators on this channel. It is a general read, and click the link below if you want to know more of those messages. Now, interesting enough, we get this a lot often. So this is about harvesting. It's time now to harvest. Now, what you see here is that I'm with you always. Okay? I assume if you're still here, you want to know a little bit more. I'm with you always. Four of Swords sometimes can, as you can see, that one of these squirrels here are asleep. Sometimes Four of Swords for me could be a funeral or someone who's passed away. And because one here could have passed away, which is true to someone in this situation, some of you have to do double the walk. Or some also says, continue to follow your highest of passions. Continue what you do. I regret that there are so many things I wanted to tell you that I should have told you from you were so much smaller. Things I didn't know so much about back then that I know now in my passing. Let's see, what is it that my lovelies need to know? Message from mother to son. I am liberated. La liberación. La liberación. This is purity. There is a white rose here, and there is this white. It's not just a white peacock. It's angelic energy. This is death. In this case, I'm liberated. I'm free. There is also a white butterfly here. So the older we get in this life, the more we dwell into darkness, and sometimes it is so dark that it's difficult for us to see the light because our eyes are getting all muddy and the body is heavy, like we carry so many bags with us. The moment you pass, that's the moment when you give up your life. That is the moment you will get something new. That's the moment, the moment you take off all that baggage in your life. That is when you are free and light as a feather. Every time you see a feather that is flying towards you, that is me kissing you. This is the final moment that is passing, but the future is so much more beautiful. This is liberation. Do not, the answer is very clear, do not overthink the things that I should have said or should have done more of. Never carry any kind of guilt. Never ever carry any kind of guilt. No shame. You are my heart. You are my love. And so be fierce. El manati. It's like, you know, a hippo under the water. Be fierce and don't overthink things. Okay? This is about balance. Find your own love. You need to know and understand that maybe I was afraid, you know, maybe you, for some of you, I get this energy that you could have freaked your mother out with certain things. She was afraid that, you know, many of our mothers are scared that our children will stand too much out, so they become alone. Now she tells me here that be that contradiction that makes you stand out and be proud for being whoever you are. It's not different. There are many zebras out there, but they all represent equilibrium, temperance. And she says that's something about you that I truly love. That ability that you have to pick yourself apart and find temperance. She shows me the lynx and the moon. She shows me that because the moon is symbolizing motherhood, she's thinking about, she tells you something about when I carried you, I felt like I carried hundreds of butterflies, and I felt like this fierce mountain lion, or you know, a lynx or something, that I want to protect you. I will always protect you for all eternity, all infinity. This is her higher self speaking about many things that went through her mind, her head, her heart, and she carried you. It was like carrying a butterfly inside of me. And when I had you, it was those beautiful blue wings, whatever kind of favorite color, but there is something about blue here clearly. You need to understand, in the day, my sun lights upon you, and in the night, the moon, me. Look at the diamonds in the river. Always be inside of me, as part of me. I will never let you go. El rey del invierno. Inteligente. Intelligence. He's not taking any sides. This is someone who shows a lot of respect. Someone here, I get this idea that you remind me so much about your father, that you are setting limits and although your heart, your soul can be filled with so much fire, passion, so much love, so many feelings, you are also so like your father in that sense. You are the king of the ocean, you are the king of the winter, you are that king. That use logic and reason into that sense that you can provide for yourself. This is what I get is King Solomon, who's got a heart, who was wise, but also had these limitations of showing rationality to the world, who was showing respect, showing that wisdom and that intelligence that in the end of the day exposed the truth. Just like the light, the sun will shine about something that is dark to you. Something might come to a light in your situation which you have never thought about before. The king of the ocean, the king of winter. Abundance, practicality, mixed with nourishment from water. In the bottom of the deck here, feel curious. You have peace. You have I will always love you. New love. As soon as you see the flowers yet again will blossom, every time you see the flowers are blossoming, you see me. Every time you look at the stars, I'm looking back at you. Every time you see those fruits, that is me. That fruits in that tree, that is me carrying you. Every time you see something small coming up from the earth, the tiny spire, which we call it in Norwegian, that is me giving life to you. You will always be a part of me, as I will always be a part of you. You will always be my heart, just like I will always be in your heart. It is a cheesy kind of channeling this thing, but it is important for you to know the value of the fact that I never left you. I watch you all the time through other women's eyes, from the sky, every animal. I look at you through those. When you smell that rose, I am there. But never pick a flower. It's also what I get. Never pick the flower for no reason at all, but there is a completion here. There is a shift in consciousness where we are moving into unity. Be happy. Be happy, because wherever I am right now, I'm resting in abundance. And I'm free and I'm pure. Love you very much. New life will come in and I'll be back for you. Lots of kisses.